Welcome back to Mango Plays Orwell, Ignorance is Strength. Ignorance is Strength? I believe that's the correct title. And we're here. We got a few new things. Okay, something in here as well. Okay. Our support. Ooh, Angels of the Nation. So they're donating towards the blog. Dear Mr. Vart, we regret having to inform you that we've temporarily suspended and recurring financial support to your endeavour. Our team has become aware of you using our donation supports cause or causes directly or indirectly violating our terms of use. As you know, Angels of the Nation is an independent non-profit organisation with the intention to support beneficial causes in or directed at parties. We strictly enforce a zero-tolerance policy on endorsement of or incitement of aggressive acts or violent behaviour of any kind, which we have been made aware of your blog has engaged in recently. The payments will remain suspended while we further investigate the allegations. Afterwards, we will decide on whether to continue our payments or to permanently terminate our support. If you would like to object this suspension or assist in resolving the allegations against you, please contact us via mail or telephone at the next possible occasion. Best regards, Damien Ferguson. She said, didn't she? She said she was going to tell them. She basically got their funding car. Oh, dear. Yeah, so I can't put that one in just yet. What are you planning on doing against the FTP? Which is the Freedom... What is it called? The People's Voice. Oh no, FTP. I don't know what that is. Jelena, my family and I are thinking about leaving Prava. We've been living in this beautiful town for generations and do not want to leave. But since the FTP started the civil war, we do not feel safe here anymore. What are you planning on doing against them? Who's this to? City of Prava, okay. Joined May 13th, 2005. Okay. February 21st. We're in April 2006. Okay, so this is really old. Dear Mrs. Lavova, the administration of Prava is currently in contact with the officials of Pargesian army in order to get some troops to protect the town from the FTP. There is not much else we can do at the current time, so we ask you to stay in a safe place and remain as calm as possible given the circumstances. Thomas said, this is a joke, right? Keep calm. People are dying out there. Mrs. Toskola, or Tokola. My greatest concern is the well-being of my children. They both attend Prava Secondary, but I'd rather make them stay at home during times like these, especially since I already lost my husband, who died serving in the Pargesian army. But teachers of Prava Secondary have been strongly urging me to let them go to school. How do you plan on protecting our schools, Mayor Gravovic? This is our most important issue right now. So this is Raban. He said, I sincerely understand your concerns, Mrs. Toskola. As the school's principal, I will therefore consider our options on how to protect the schools and Prava Secondary in particular. Oh my god. And then this is Oleg even. Leave Parges, and that is how you abandon not only your hometown, but your home country, and go where? The nation, this pitiful stretch of land? Never. Believe me, you'd be better off dying as a loyal citizen of Parges than as an inferior renegade. In fact, I would devise my own way how to protect Prava and show that I'm a true Pargesian patriot. I'm going to volunteer for the Pargesian army and fight to free this country from the plague known as FTP. Seriously, Oleg, you have a daughter. She's only 11 years old and she needs you. Please don't make any hasty decisions right now. Besides, if I may dare to say so, I do think the FTP is fighting for the right causes. Maybe with the wrong methods. After all, I don't believe Kassat will be doing us any good considering how he rose to power. Mind you, Kassat's ties to the nation are more than fishy. Mind you, Raban, please don't tell me you're a terrorist sympathizer now. As for my daughter Radka, maybe that's the name to get in the phone. You've been one of her biggest role models for years now. You know her well, and she loves your classes. May I boldly ask you to take care of her while I'm gone? Wow, he asked through a forum post? Man, that's just stupid. I'm not a terrorist sympathizer, Oleg, and I'm certainly not on their side. What I'm saying is that you should try thinking a bit more critically towards the government of ours. Regarding Radka, I do not approve of you leaving her like that, and I'm also not a Pargesian army sympathizer, by the way. If you truly wish to choose this path and join the army, I will not let you and her down. Thank you, I really appreciate this. We do have a disagreement sometimes, but you are a good person and a good teacher, Raban. Okay, conflict is going to be this one. Okay. Right, so this is important. He was a school principal. Do you think his school got blown up? Well, that might explain his preachy attitude. Okay, miss. Blimey. I'm going to leave this one just at the moment. I'm not sure what to do with it. Same with that one. But I am going to update Oleg with this. Because I do think that's probably going to help. Okay, listener. Got something new in here. Revised article. Hey Raban, I finished revising the article you sent me and scheduled it for 3 PM like you asked. Don't know if I'll be available for another one. I'm going to be a bit occupied tonight. Maybe I can spare some time remotely if I get a chance. One more thing, this bouquet thing is getting ugly. Lots of TMB believers are flooding us with threats or blabber. Did you read any of that? Creeping me out. You know, I'd go to any length with you, just like when we moved to the nation. You're my brother. Nothing can change that. It's fine. Even fine if you're not telling me the whole truth. What about Karen? They even insult her. She doesn't deserve to be treated that way. Don't you think it's about time you gave out a statement? You can easily debunk these lies. Ilya. Okay, well, I guess that's valid stuff. I'm always a little bit dubious about what I'm going to add to the sort of components. Right, let's try. Radka. Haha! Orwell reports you removed the encryption for Bouquet's device. Open sesame. Good work, Agent. That will aid us greatly. Okay, so let's have a look at his call history. So here we go. We've got a mobile phone number for Raban. It's going to help track him down, track his calls. Perfect with this number, we can track Raban's calls to and from his mobile within the listener tool. I'll go for later. Because I still want to have a look through his phone. Warning, I fear that my cover might have been blown. I suspect Raban Vart to be behind it. If this is true, this could seriously hurt us. I'm now proceeding according to the protocol for a situation like this, moving to secret location in order to conceal my whereabouts. Okay, so that's important. Both of those are important. Tried to warn us that Vart had compromised his cover. How could Vart have done that? How did he know? Keep looking for an answer. There must be something we haven't found out about this mess yet. Well, he knew him before he moved. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Hiding? You mean voluntarily? There was no plan which included going into hiding anywhere. Ooh, okay. So is that the only messages? Apparently so. Gallery. Okay. Is this important? Apparently not. I trace. Current location. Ooh. Bravo, Oakleg is in his former hometown. Peculiar. Why is he hiding out there? Or rather, from whom? Raban Vart? Excellent work. We'll retrieve Oleg Bouquet once we have a clear picture as to why he's gone missing in the first place and what that call meant. Okay. So that's that guy in the picture then. So that's kind of it for regarding, yeah, that. So that's there. Okay. Oh, wow. We got a lot that's new. Let's continue in here. Yep. So that's that. There's a couple of bits in here that's important. Residents. See if there's anything in here to grab. Not currently. Visitors. Not currently. Okay. People's voice. Wow. What the hell? So you're starting threatening Parisian soldiers now? Soldiers now? This is just going too far. Tell us the truth about what happened to Oleg. There's only 2. That's not exactly a bunch of hate, is it? But we'll pop that in the Orwell. What the hell, as he says. I hope you don't expect me to feel pity for Vart. I don't. I'm not. I'm just keeping you apprised, young lady. Okay, so latest news reports state the troops of terrorist group FTP are getting closer to Prava, which made many parents raise concerns about sending their children to school. Therefore, to ensure the safety of pupils and teachers, the school administration has requested protection by the Parisian army. Okay, well that's valid. Principal determined to keep school service going. Wait, army protection for a school? Seriously? Things must have been bad, or someone must have been really worried. That is correct. Due to current events related to the war, the school administration has now decided to provide a protective hideout from combat activities by upgrading our library to a completely autonomous shelter situated in the basement of school. Since it lies a few feet underground, it is an appropriate shelter against the horrors of war that your children should never be exposed to. We will continuously do our best to provide safe space for children and families in these exceedingly difficult times. He seems like a decent guy. Obviously he got angry. Seems a bit overprotective if you ask me, but then again, considering he thought about getting the army for protection, this pales in comparison. What was going on? Child daycare. So the 8th of March was pretty okay, and then come June, there's like war just going off. Faculty. So English and philosophy. I'm not going to bother with the second picture because, yeah, I have one picture, it's fine. Everyone else is there. Mission. Please find our school records of attendance by the following link. Ooh, we want Radka. Okay. Radka. There's no attendance records for this date. Let's try him. Please insert date. Okay. I don't have dates to insert. Alright. A journey. We said goodbye to our dear home. See you on the other side. It's been a week since I started the journey from my hometown Prava to the borders of the nation. Together with my brother Elia, who is the only family that I have left, I decided to seek a new life elsewhere. We've lost everything, our workplaces, our homes, and many of our friends. I even lost my ability to walk. The situation in Pages is horrible. I do not and will never understand how people can treat each other like this. This is our home country and we never wanted to leave. But now we have been expelled and could not be more heartbroken to witness what is happening in the country where we spent our childhood, learned, lived and loved. Will life really be better in the nation? We do not know, especially since the most important national news outlet recently published articles suggesting region's refugees to be likely terrorists. All we can currently do is hope that these prejudices are not what the people of the nation stand for. We will soon find out. So he can't walk at the moment. This genuinely surprises me. How did that happen? Looks like you're getting your chance to investigate a medical profile, even if it's not your own, like in the aptitude test. Okay. Crime statistics continue to get faked. Ooh. Wave of region's refugees likely to cause rise in terrorism. What a load of bullshit. Excuse my language. Home. Oh wow, look. They've like actually photoshopped her. That's brilliant. I love it. Okay. Did he leave? So this was posted in 2006. But this was information in 2017. But it's not from what's his name? Oleg. But it does make sense. Oh, I don't know. I still don't know which one to put in. Because when you got a conflict one, you can only put one in. You can't put both in, which is a bit of a shame. Right, okay, let's have a look at Ruban. Okay, let's put his date of birth in. I'm having to drink an awful lot whilst playing this game. It's a lot of reading. The most severe symptoms described by the patient are pain and stinging in the lower back area, as well as tingling and occasional complete loss of sensation in the legs. The patient reacts extremely aggressively upon questioning about his condition and is very reticent regarding the exact description of the event that led to his injury. The patient is accompanied by his brother, Mr. Ilya Vart, who offered a more detailed description stating that Ruban had been buried by concrete blocks for at least 24 hours following the bombing of a school building in his hometown, Praga. I did say, was his school bombed? Oh dear. What? Buried and he survived this? A detailed examination of the patient's legs reveals that there is no reaction to any sensation of touch, heat or cold whatsoever. An examination of the lungs also showed difficulty of breathing and frequent coughing. The patient is not able to walk on his own and is currently being supported by his younger brother. Results in trauma on the spinal cord. Since the patient's condition results in incapability of him moving independently, request a Monton Reception Camp Administration for financing at MWC. Manual wheelchair for the patient has been filed. In addition, the patient is prescribed hydrocodone for reduction in nerve pain to be taken by mouth every 12 hours and benzoyl penicillin every 6 hours for at least 5 days. Yeah. I'm not going to put his address in because she may get overly gung-ho and just go around there. Aww. An unsung hero that you need to know about. My brother is a hero and this article will prove it to you. We've not been maintaining this blog for a while. I would now like to renew it by telling a story. The story of an unsung hero that you simply need to know about. The story of a person who never got the credit he deserves, which I will now change. It's the story of my brother Ruban, who wrote most of the previous articles for this blog. Ruban has told you about our long and troublesome journey from Parges to the nation, about how we had to live in a refugee camp for an inhumanly long time under terrible conditions, and about why we had to leave our beloved hometown. You, my dear readers, have in a way been on this journey with us. He has never told you about the fact that he has lost his ability to walk during the terrible events in Parges. He has not told you about why he made this sacrifice, And what a true hero he really is. Raban is not a man who likes to share his personal stories, but I've decided that it is time. Especially if you are a reader from our home country pages, you ought to know this about my brother. The incident that finally forced us to leave Parges was a tragedy, especially in the eyes of my brother. Prava Secondary, the school that Raban was teaching at, and had in fact helped to build with his own 2 hands, was bombed to the ground. A place of learning, a place of safety, a place that Raban had always offered the Pargesian children the opportunity of a good education, was nothing more than smouldering rubble. During the bombings, most of the children from Raban's 6th grade class had been trapped in the school garden shed, as they had not been able to make it to the safety of the library, which they had been using as a bomb shelter. Against what everyone told him to do, Raban ran out to the shed and saved these children from certain death in this hellish attack. He did not rest until every one of them was safe in the library. Without his brave escort, they would not have made it to the shelter, but they were able to wait in safety until the bombing was finally over. The shed was destroyed only minutes later, but Raban himself had not made it safely back before the bombs dropped. He was buried under rubble for almost a day, clinging to his bare life until we finally discovered him, but he paid a high price, his ability to walk. I cannot tell you how much I admire my brother for so much bravery, and although I know that he would never have permitted me to write this article, I have decided that you, dear readers, simply needed to know about this. I'm not sure I would have forgiven my brother for that if I was Raban. Saving others while risking his own life. Now I see why his followers treat him like a religious figure. Excuse me. Oh, God. They only just found out about it. Well, Agent, I think it's become clear already that the Raban Vart is only a shadow of his former self. His actions today are what matters. She ain't wrong. Never thought you'd go this far. Always knew you were crazy, but kidnapping a soldier just gets PR for your dumb blog is completely mad. I'm not responsible for the disappearance of Oleg. Besides, this man is no angel either. I have reason to believe he was involved in this horrid attack on my school back in 2010. Many children died because of him. I know he is one of the people in charge during the Prava school attack, since, knowing what would happen, he did not let his daughter attend that day. Ooh. So we need to verify whether or not his daughter was there before we pop that in. Wow, just wow, you're a true hero. I only did what I had to do. Okay. Lost his okay. Right. We got a load of things we got to verify. How are we gonna verify them? That's the question. I'm gonna say that it is the most recent. Good. That might count for his loyalty towards us. What else? Okay, there's apparently more stuff in here. Oh, hang on. Users. Log. Okay. Sign off pending art. There's no pending article. How do we get into the back end of this? That's weird. Okay. What else we got? So it's just this. Oh, yes, of course.
Karen, my love.
Hey.
Having a good day?
Yeah. So far so good. I called to tell you I'll be home late today. I'm sorry.
Again? They don't pay you enough for all the time you give them.
It's not about payment, and you know that. These people rely on me. They need me.
Yeah? Well, I need my wife at home with me some of the time. Am I asking for too much?
Raban, not so long ago you were among them. You have been in their position.
Yes, I know that. So was Ilya, so were the others. Yet none of us were national soldiers responsible for invading and ravaging countries. If it weren't for them driving refugees out in the first place, why, we wouldn't need these camps.
This again? We talked about this multiple times.
I'm well aware that this extra time you spend there is for her, isn't it?
Raban, she is... I'm worried, that's all. She's more reclusive now than ever. Something isn't right.
One more reason to avoid her.
You want me to cherry pick who deserves my assistance and who doesn't? All people get the same treatment, the same attention. That's my mandate. I thought you loved that about me.
I do. You're right. Of course you are. You always are. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, are you good with me getting home late tonight then?
I am.
Thank you.
I will be waiting for you.
No, don't wait. It might get late.
Well, I can hardly go anywhere else.
You shouldn't say things like that. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
See you.
So does she work in the camps? And who is this she? National soldiers responsible. Okay. Create a new profile, married Karen Vart. Okay. Let's pop that in. One related document. Makes me wonder how it must feel to be married to this guy. Okay. Oh, got new headlines. 2 dead after second explosion. Oh no. Arrival, what we encountered in the safe country of the nation was not what we expected. We were assigned to the Outer Bronton reception camp. The only ray of hope is our social worker, Karen, who seems to be the only one around here who really cares. So she's a social worker at the camp, which makes sense. Robin Vart married his assigned social worker. Do you find this as odd as I do? Well, they fell in love at work. It happens. Okay, let's look at these headlines. 2 dead after second explosion. Oh my god, this is happening at the same time. Oh, how cool. I love it. Is there anything new? Oh, look. Elliot Bart is the lead editor. Okay. Oh, we'll tune in. This is really creepy, isn't it? This is proper spying through someone's webcam creepy.
Brother.
Oh, hey, Raban. I didn't expect you to call. I'm getting ready for work. I have no idea what's going on with the donations. I swear they were working, and I haven't changed anything in the back end.
Forget the donations. I need your abilities as my co-writer. You must write me an article.
Right now, is it important?
It is.
What do you want me to write about?
There has been a second assault in Bonton, at Stelligan University.
Another one? Oh, wow. They really have got a situation here, don't they?
We need to cover it. Draw attention to how the government is failing its people.
I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to pull it off at work. I feel like they're watching me already.
Do you stand with me, brother? Or has the nation's corruption and wealth finally swayed your sympathies?
Raban,
Wow.
I stand with you. I've told you this.
Then I have faith in you, brother.
Are you preparing a statement about these threats? This has to stop. Are you gonna say something?
Yes.
Ah, great. Finally.
And it is going to be the most remarkable statement I have ever made. The destruction of the cooperation between Cassett and Blaine.
Destruction? How?
Patience, brother. It won't be long now. Take care of the article.
Okay, I will do my best to get it done for you. Give me about an hour for the draft. I'll put it in the back end.
Good. I'll be waiting. Until later.
Yeah. Until then.
Okay. Nothing there that I think needs to immediately go in. We just got some more. Oh yeah, okay. We know about that. Okay, so we can look at the National Immigration Database. Okay. Oh no. Well, here we go. We're gonna hack into his PC. Excellent, with that we'll be able to get a glimpse directly into the lion's den and probably useful data on our targets. Okay, and social security number I guess can go in. Okay, let's have a look at his desktop. The people's voice speaking out loud what needs to be said. Let's have a look at the pictures first. New portrait was a rugby coach, disabled. Okay, not sure what that's about. Ooh. I'm gonna put that in Oleg's thing. What? He talked to Cassett directly and didn't inform us? Damn it, I'll have to assume this shows disloyalty towards us. Otherwise he would have reported that in. Okay. Okay, deal. That's important to go in. Because it shows they cooperated. And some kind of deal going on at art school. Yeah, probably for protection. Oh, that must be Karen. Philosophy class. I bet Riban's daughter's in here as well. Okay, system. So this is like browser history. So the National Beholder. National Beholder again. Look up. Maps Bonton. Operation Flying Dog. Okay, knowledge is power. We give the power back to the people. Operation Flying Dog is a document about how the Parisian soldier Oleg Burke even, was arrested by soldiers of the nation after an incident during the Civil War, only to be released again later and placed as a spy with the Parisian army. Boom! Damn it, I knew he must have been revealed. This changes everything. If Burke's secret is out there, then that's how Vart came across the info, but this alone doesn't appear to be enough of a motive. Agent, I hate to say it, but with this new perspective on the situation, we have to put Burke's loyalty into question. If you find any hints at possible disloyalty of our agent towards us, you need to let me know immediately. Okay, let's go about. Upload. Oh. We can upload a document? Oh no. That's gonna be cool. Okay, let's drop this in. Don't know why. Maybe it's important. Well, right after the safety bill came into effect, bad timing from their point of view, I guess. Okay. Insider, we were in here, weren't we? Freedom Plaza to do. Okay, and then trash. A token for appreciation for your blog. Raban, I found something that you might be interested in. Operation Flying Dog. Done some digging through the document, and there was even a phone number of a device they issued to this guy. No need to thank me. This proves that what you've been writing about for such a long time. Make everyone see it now. Your fan, David Johns. Okay, is that the number we have against him? Where? Dunno. Well, we'll put it in. The number for Bouquet's protected office phone is out there. This cannot be happening. This is how Raban Vart reached him, and who knows how many other people have his info now. This is a complete disaster. Okay. New stuff. Once more, the innocent will be punished. Pending article draft. The assault on Seligant University is a horrific and terrible crime, but we all know that the real perpetrators will be punished for this. It is not up to me to speculate who might have caused these terror attacks. One thing is certain, the Parisian people will be blamed and are the ones who are going to suffer. Especially the ones living in the nation, no matter what their citizenship really is. What hardships they might have suffered themselves already, no matter how many prejudice and hate they have already faced in the nation. These are the people who are going to suffer, not the real perpetrators. Okay. Alright. What else we got? We got some stuff from Blabber. Okay. Pop that in. If he really believes that, this would be a strong motive. Good. We can't work solely on what Robin Bart believes, though. We need to clarify whether there are any more hints of Bouquet being involved in this. Unknown data chunk. I can't use that right now. Okay. Records of attendance. When was the accident? Date. May 10th. Okay. January 2011. Okay. Oof. No, it's no one I can search for in there. What are you planning to do? Yeah, former principal. Okay, yeah, so let's pop this in here then. What's new here? No pending article draft. Home. Okay. Right, so that's gone. So see, once more the innocent will be punished. Okay. Not the real perpetrators. Welcome to fair and just developed country where everyone gets what they deserve. Welcome to national justice. Okay. Let's have a look inside us, see if there's anything new. Doesn't appear to be. Okay. Disable that. Nope, nothing new in here. Ah, yes. Okay, well, that seems harmless. Let's pop that in. I tend to pop harmless things in because I just like feel like I'm actually, maybe that will give me progress, but I got a feeling I've got to put in the non-harmless stuff. Ah, we got a little hubris going, haven't we? No such thing will happen. Casart and Blaine working together is the best thing that could have happened to Parges. Why destroy it? I don't know. Something from Karen that needs to go in as well. Alright, yep. National soldiers responsible for invading and ravaging countries. Invasion. Our efforts in Parges were justified. Operations restore and keep the peace. And we succeeded, if I might add that. Sure, sure. She definitely seems indoctrinated with the government, doesn't she? Okay, reactions. I don't know what to do now. There's nothing left. Apart from this. Let's have a look in here. It was just his photo I didn't submit. I think it was just his photo I didn't submit there as well, so that's pointless. Something in here. Oh, yes, okay. What? Still? I doubt that somehow. Me too. Anything else I can click on in here? I just don't want to put that in because I don't know. I'll pop that in. Maybe that will progress the game. The producing army, this indicated Bouquet might indeed be involved in the attack. Okay, I've seen enough. I believe we have sufficiently proven Bouquet to be involved in the attack on Vart's school. And Vart knows about it. He has already stated he believes Bouquet had something to do with it. He must be out for revenge. The fact that Bouquet has kept his role in this from us all this time is not doing him any favour. There will be consequences. You have gathered all we need. I will get an intervention team ready from the local base near Brava to go and look for Bouquet. They're on their way. Now let me try and make sense of everything we gathered. I need to decide how we should approach this. Raban Vart was a school principal back in Brava, Parges. He was also the teacher of Oleg Bouquet's daughter who went to fight in the Parisian army even. The school was bombarded by military fire. Vart managed to save the students by leading them to the shelter he built, but he lost his ability to walk. Based on the info we've collected, it is possible Bouquet was involved in the attack somehow. It's also possible that Vart learned about it and plotted revenge. If we had been aware of his involvement in this act of aggression towards the school, we would have never recruited him. Now Bouquet is hiding out somewhere in Prava for whatever reason. This is it, the theory about the situation we're facing. We will make sure to deal with it accordingly. The intervention team is in place. I'm switching over to command, and I'll let you listen in via the listener tool. Tune in. Oh, hey, 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 hey. It's all going to go wrong, guys. Someone's going to die. I know it.
Echo 1 reporting. Come in, Command.
Hey, Echo
Commander's
One.
reading you.
We have arrived at the designated location.
What is it like?
Sorry, Command. I don't quite follow.
The location? Tell me what you see.
Looks like ruins of a school that has been hit by a large explosive. Possibly an airstrike. Maybe artillery fire.
Oh.
Can you traverse the ruins?
Affirmative. But the damage is catastrophic. Are you sure the target is around?
Absolutely. Move in and keep me posted at all times. Describe to me everything you see.
Understood. Echo Squad, move in.
Could he not wear a GoPro?
Entering
Would that be
primary
easier?
hallway now. The hallway has been severely damaged. You can see the sky right through multiple stories. Some parts are completely caved in. Proceed with caution, Echo Squad. The
Echo
damage
Squad.
definitely originated some time ago. There's vegetation spreading all over the place. There are some adjacent rooms that seem rather intact. Echo 2, Echo 4, clear them. Rooms are clear. Lots of bags lying around. There were still some geometrical drawings on the chalkboard. The place was clearly left in a hurry.
Well, they were bombed on, man.
Moving into the next corridor. There's... Oh, shit!
What is it?
Part of the ceiling gave way. Nearly hit one of our operatives. Status, Echo Squad. Dust off.
Ugh. Can you proceed?
Wow, she's
Affirmative.
moody.
Do it.
Roger. Moving on now.
Is our intervention team just going to die and he's not there? This is going to be a waste of time.
Status?
All clear. No traces of the target. Some doors are blocked by debris, but there's zero chance they have been opened recently.
Listen, I need you to find the target person. He is around.
There's a basement stairwell that we haven't checked yet. Moving there now. Watch your corners, Echo Squad. Not much left here either. The projectile went right through half the building like a hot knife through butter. Hate to say it, but we may be out of luck.
What?
Wait, found something. There's a hatch leading further down. Looks used recently.
Oh, it's the
Finally,
bunker.
Proceed.
Affirmative. This is the school's library, still intact. Someone put a lot of effort into turning this into some sort of autonomous bomb shelter. And they succeeded. Even the power is still on. From what I can tell, this thing even has working surveillance cams on the walls.
Huh. Peculiar. Maybe Bakay is able to use them. Proceed with caution.
Definitely wouldn't want to. Movement!
Yes.
Get down! Get down! Echo Squad, contain
God,
the
there was a delay, wasn't there?
It's the target. It has to be.
Could be the kid.
Oleg Bakay, we know you're here. There is no way out of this shelter. Throw your weapons into the middle of the room and come out from your position with your hands on your head. Visual on target. Identity confirmed. It is Oleg Bakay. Your order.
Bakay has been proven to be a traitor to the office. He is a liability as long as he is alive.
But it hasn't been proven. It hasn't been proven. It hasn't been proven.
Report in.
Target down. Oleg Bakay is dead.
Oh my god, what a
Very well.
cow.
Mission accomplished. Make sure the area is secure, then disengage.
Understood. Echo Squad, move out.
What a cow. It hadn't been proven. It was assumed that he may be, but there was no proof. Oh, he's going to be innocent now, isn't he? And my actions means he's dead. I'm sorry if I shocked you that. You really did, you cow. Bakay endangered our efforts and our other agents by extension, even you. We cannot tolerate that. I would have warned you beforehand, but I feared you would have had second thoughts. We must not be hindered by emotions. You will learn what it means to be part of the office. Take this as your first lesson. With time you will... What the... This bastard! The people's voice. Raban Vart is streaming right now. You need to see this. Oh, wrong thing. Achievement unlocked. Vaporized. Is he streaming the... Wow, the government is lying to you. Hereby present you actual proof that the nation government has been lying to everyone all along.
My dear followers, yes, this is exactly what you think it is. I found Oleg Bakay. What you see before you is an image obtained from a surveillance camera feed from the ruins of my old school, showing him among soldiers of the nation. These highly trained professionals cowardly shot him, a soldier in service of the Pagesian army, while he was hiding away from them. Now, as shocking as that image may be to you, the heinous nature of the national government is laid bare before you. Through their propaganda machine called the National Beholder, they dared to make their false allegations against me and the people's voice as a whole. They claimed I'd be responsible for Bakay's disappearance, when it was them all along. But why would they murder a fellow soldier when President Kassat and Prime Minister Blaine are such close friends, you might ask? Oleg Bakay was the person responsible for the attack on Prava Secondary, the school I have been principal of a long time ago. And they knew it. They knew the moment he'd turn up dead, everyone would blame me. They took a life, only to shut me up once and for all. But the people's voice cannot be silenced. So what is there to do for you, my dear followers, against the oppressive force of the national government and the Kassat regime? Do not listen to their corrupt and manipulative media outlets. Do not fail to remind Kassat what has transpired here today. Do not let them sweep this under the carpet, to pass the buck, to influence you with such outrageously false information, to take a life to manipulate your thoughts. Or you may be next. Stand up for your rights and resist Kassat. Resist Blaine. Let's retake our country from President Puppet.
He's passionate, isn't he? I was getting behind him now. I was shaking my fist with him. I love it. How the hell did that happen? Where did he get those pick? Oh. No. The surveillance camera. He literally just told you, woman. God damn. This will have severe repercussions, I fear. We will have some more containment to do. Even though we are facing a lot of trouble, you have done well. For now, you may complete your work for today. Okay, so I think that's the end of episode 1, if I am correct. Yeah, so yes, log out. All unprocessed data chunks will expire. Yeah, that's fine. Achievement unlock thesis. Yes, so this is the end of episode 1. I really enjoyed it. Thoroughly engrossed. Only one little bit that got me a bit annoyed was the fact that I couldn't confirm whether or not Oleg's daughter was in the school on the day, and that would have at least made me feel comfortable about submitting the information, and got to the point where I only had the 2 bits of information that points to Oleg being a traitor, or at least somebody who's bombed his own nation. So I didn't like that component, that I couldn't actually confirm it. I couldn't make that decision in good conscience. But that's part of this game. From what I've understood from playing the first one, is actually part of the game is almost trying to get people to play it with little to no conscience. To really enjoy the spy aspect and really enjoy it, and then have things like this happen. And you know, she was like, yes, absolutely, kill Oleg, kill Bakay, he's a traitor. And I'm like, but we don't know he's a traitor. We think he may be, but there's not enough information to take someone's life. And that's the big thing to take away from this game, in my opinion anyway. But I am totally interested in what you guys thought. Are you looking forward to the episode 2, which should be coming out hopefully in the next few hours or so? I'll play that probably in a couple of days' time. But yeah, I really want to hear what you think, what you thought. Did you think Oleg was a traitor? Do you think maybe I put the wrong information into Orwell? Because that's always... You can sometimes get like multiple endings, multiple different endings, because you can put different information into the system from what I can work out. But yeah, I'll be interested to hear from you. Well guys, if you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.